Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark Interloper in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket. Currently, we're here inside the Hibernia Whale Processing Plant. After spending a night here, we made our way through a cave system and spent the night with the ghosts of the whales here. How many whales have come and gone through this facility over the years? So many. Today, we've got quite a bit on our agenda today. I do want to try to exit Desolation Point if possible. We're kind of on a quest to find the heavy hammer in order to begin making some tools and things. First thing on my agenda, though, is I received a great comment from Cristobal that I should probably check a little closer inside this factory, as there often is a guaranteed pry bar. Now, my experience typically is that the pry bars like to hide, kind of like mice. They like to scurry under these big barrels of who knows what. Is this like animal, well oil, things like that? Fluids? I don't know. Anyway, we didn't find them over there, but I did poke around a little bit before I started recording, and I found it over here. Hiding, it's so hard to see. That's probably why I missed it, but hiding behind these pipes here, we've got a pry bar.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
100% condition as well. That is going to come in quite handy. So thank you, Cristobal, for that. I also got a comment from Cliff Ball. Thank you, Cliff, for letting me know that I have a parasite in my inventory here. And if you look closely, you'll see right here, it is the Frontier Shooting Guide. It's just kind of hitchhiking along. Of course, this does no good to me. Frontier Shooting Guide, we're not going to be able to use guns in this playthrough. We will get a bow and arrow. Essentially, like, in my opinion, it's a better version of the gun, because you can shoot your arrows repeatedly and craft more. I guess you can with the bullets as well, but anyway, we're in for a treat with the archery. But this is an imposter book. It's really just for fire, so we might hang on to this until episode 20. I think that's what Cliff wanted us to do. Just carry it with us as dead weight. We may end up burning it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so now we do have the pry bar. Thank you. Sorry, we do. Yeah, so we got the pry bar, but what I was trying to say is the hacksaw. We do have the hacksaw now because we found that, which is going to allow us to harvest the saplings, get those curing, but also we can begin harvesting scrap metal and possibly leaving it at the Riken for use. Now, there probably already is lots of metal over there, so because we're kind of hurting for meat, for calories and things, we may actually just wait on harvesting metal for now. What I would like to do is, like I said, get a move on. We want to probably go through that the mine system again to gather our loot that we left curing over there. Cristobal also said that there is likely to be a fire striker in there, which somehow I missed the first time. If there was a fire striker, I did miss grabbing that. So I might get a torch and try to look around. Oh, by the way, speaking of torches, before I head out, I got to make sure we have enough. We've got a good amount. These, unfortunately, I've got two that aren't so good. Man, look at our poor wool scarf. 17% condition. I almost want to take it off. I don't want to lose that. I'm not sure when we'll find another head covering. Actually, all of our clothes are kind of in bad shape. Oh, you know what? I remember somebody also said we should swap our shoes. Thanks for that, too. So we're currently getting 0.5 degrees warmth bonus. If we switch to these trail boots, we'll actually get a little bit more warmth and protection. So, man, what would I do without you guys? I do appreciate all the comments and feedback from people who know what they're doing. Can help me survive this whole Sprocket mode situation. All right, let's get a torch out. We're going to get down low because who knows what's out here. Possibly a bear. A little bit of fog. Kind of makes me want to go beachcombing again. Which, by the way, was extremely dangerous in the fog, I must admit. We're going to try to sneak up this hill. I don't know if the bear's over here or not. Well, I'm hearing noises. You know what? I'm going to let's go up to the mine entrance. over here? We'll go this way. I'm not gonna go the long way around. I think I did see that we do have some wires in our inventory. Maybe? Did I have some wires? Oh, we got a fuse. And I thought I saw wires. Maybe not. Sort alphabetically. I don't see any. Okay, well, we'll leave the fuse there. In case we ever come back. Okay, we're going to make our way up to the mine entrance. Trying to sneak past the bear and the wolves. And then once I'm in the mine entrance, it should lead us back to safety, essentially. We're going to come out near the stone church. And I do remember that I had a goal to harvest the saplings that are over there. By the way, whale processing plant, we're going to bid you a farewell for a while. I don't know when we'll be back. So thank you for being a nice shelter to us. Kind of fitting to see it in the fog like this, right on the coast. Yeah, it is a cold morning. I had another comment that I really should pay more attention to the cold weather and maybe spend a little bit of time trying to warm up before heading out, which is kind of funny because I'm heading out and I'm not warm.
To eat soon.
Okay, yes, we are hungry. Let's pop a cattail. Actually, we could... No, I want to cook those. Never mind. I was going to say we could eat the pork and beans, but I would prefer to cook them. Whoops. I got to remember to get out the other door. It's kind of how we transition through this chain link fence area. Okay. Get the torch out. I would love to find the fire striker. That would be so good. It would kind of prevent me from wasting matches if I accidentally go to pick up something and I click while holding a torch. You actually end up wasting a match. And I only have... Did I find 2 boxes of matches? I think I only have 12. I've been using them, but I may have found a second box. Okay, I'm going to try to listen. Don't want to walk right in front of a bear. I always look both ways when you come to a street, right? When you come to a street, you got to look both ways for bears or moose. There often is a moose up that way. We're going to look both ways. Make our way up to... this is the mine entrance. And, oh, there's the bear right there. Okay, don't want to waste a match picking that up. Let's say goodbye to the bear. Goodbye, bear. We are heading out. I'm glad we didn't have an encounter with you before now. But we will be back.
I feel numb.
We'll be back in a while. Gotta make the bow. Is there anything up here? Oh, you know what? I'm hungry. I should be running. Old man's beard. I do want this other stick. Might attract his attention. Hey, bear. Oh, okay. We'll leave. We're going. We're going. You don't have to get grumpy. Okay. Is there anything here I need to take? Okay, I'm going to get this torch lit, and hopefully we will come across the fire striker. I need to just pay a little bit extra close attention as we're traveling. I would like to find it. It could be a very nice addition to my inventory. So we already checked over there. I would like to hurry and get into Crumbling Highway and also to Coastal Highway because I would like to find a can opener and some additional food. I'm kind of worried about our food situation.
Right now.
Calories and as well as food poisoning if I eat what we currently have. Okay, Fire Striker, are you here? I really want to find you. Gonna try to look around very closely. If it's here and I miss it, I'll feel really bad. Okay, which way did we come from just now? Now I'm all turned around. I think I think we need to go this way. Does that sound right? No, we're backtracking. Okay, we'll go the other way. Gosh, my hunger is in the red. I don't have any more cattails. I may have to smash open that can of pork and beans just to get some calories. And by the way, guys, so somebody asked me, when I was in Sprocket mode, particularly right after falling through the ice, I had hypothermia. I was quickly into the very poor health condition. Why in the world did I head to the stone church? Why didn't I just go to the lighthouse? You know, or maybe the Riken. Well, first of all, I didn't even see the Riken. I was too foggy, and I don't trust my navigating skills to properly find the Riken. So I didn't even think of the Riken. I did think of the lighthouse, but I especially did not want to go to the lighthouse because the stone church had those 3 rabbits. I needed the meat, really, and I wanted to get the hides and guts curing. And we can use our pry bar now. And nothing, which is what, unfortunately, that's exactly what I expected to find in there. The pry bar just helps you to find a lot more of nothing. That should be a quote. The pry bar just helps you find a lot more of nothing, especially on Interloper. Okay, we're going to get a new torch. I do need to eat something. This is a problem. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't find the fire striker. Be nice to make pancakes with these. Is there something I can eat? We could eat some poor quality tomato soup. You know what? Let's get a fire started. Actually, you know what? I'm going to drop those. And did I pick up a hide too? Let's drop that. I need to get a fire started. We're going to cook some food, and then I can come back for those. Man, I wonder if I break down a crate, if we would find the fire striker. Oh, well, it's not really that important. What is important right now is getting calories. Really need to stop moving and get some food. Was there a deer up here that we could harvest? Or some rabbits? You know, I can't even keep walking. I've got to eat something. We're going to smash open a can, I guess. I might get sick from this. Dang it. Here we go. And we didn't get sick. Okay. I need food. We could possibly get another rabbit here. I kind of doubt it, though. You know what? I remember there's a deer. How much fuel do we have? We probably have a lot. Yeah, I've got a bunch of fuel. I remember there was a deer carcass over here on the ice. I want that meat. It was on like one of the islands, I think, wasn't it? Oh, there's the crows straight ahead. Okay, we're going to go for this deer. If I can make it across. No, they're not wanting me to go across. We'll go over the log here. Oh, hello, Wolfie. He's got to stop to do his little howl. It's good to see you. Maybe he'll ignore us now. How many rocks do I have? 5. Okay. Hopefully the weather will hold up here, because I do need to get... Ooh, I hear something. A deer! Let's see if the wolf will come after you. That would be perfect, actually. Go get him, wolf. Yes! That is exactly what we needed. A full, healthy deer. Already thawed. Get out of here, Wolfie.
I'm starving.
I know you're starving. And we're right next to a wall for wind protection. Let's try this. Alright, we're going to do the sticks. We got a 60% chance of success. Thank you. That was perfect timing from this deer. Gotta take advantage of that. We'll have a lot of really good meat now. Assuming I can get it cooked up. Okay, I'm hoping that this fog will hold up. Let's do some water quickly while we're getting the meat harvested. Gotta take advantage of these opportunities as they present themselves. Okay, hacksaw versus hand. We're gonna do the hacksaw. It's really gonna speed things up. Can't believe how hungry we are constantly. And we have that 10% reduction in calories lost, if you remember at the beginning. Alright, we have got to get some food cooked up. 27 minutes. I really don't want to lose our well-fed bonus here, guys. Well, we don't have it yet. When did we got it? When did we get well-fed? Obviously, I wasn't paying attention. Look how fast our calories are going down. 78, 77. I don't know if we have enough calories even to wait for this to cook. So I'll tell you what, let's smash this open. Smash that open just to get some calories. Okay, so 10 minutes versus 20. And there's, wow, 48 on that one. It's cutting it kind of close. Oh, this is cutting it way too close for my liking. We're already down to 62 calories, 61. I'm going to pass time. Yes, we barely made it. Okay, please don't get sick from the tomato soup. Hey, got cooking level 2. Let's take a look at that. Of course, we are really hoping for cooking level 5, which will allow us to eat predator meat without the risk of parasites, and really any cooked food without the risk of food poisoning. Okay, cooking level 2, or novice, you're getting better at cooking with camp tools. You don't burn things so much, including yourself. 10% bonus calories from any cooked food item. Okay, nice. Pass time on that. That is so good on an empty stomach. You know, they say that hunger is the best seasoning for making food taste good. Alright, we're going to harvest another chunk of the deer. Get it cooked up immediately. This meat is going to allow us the calories we need to travel out of here. Okay, I got a few more pieces of meat. Let's go ahead and eat that one. Cooking pot would be nice, wouldn't it? Or a skillet right about now. I'll get the rest of this meat. Actually, I should back off a little bit. Let's do that much. The weather so far is behaving. So, are we going to spend another night here?
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
It's because the sun is going down. I don't know if we'll be able to make it out of here. It's like we're thirsty. Let's get a drink. We'll drink the water. Ooh, that's a little sliver. 3 minutes. Slivers are the best because you get cooking and harvesting bonus. Okay, 17 minutes. Perfect. Let's do it. I'm so glad we found this hacksaw. Which reminds me, I do need to remember to get the saplings near the stone church area. Alright, let's drop these. Oh, I'm so full, I can't eat another bite. It is a good problem to have. 37 minutes. Let's add some more fuel. So we want to get this hide. It's going to take 40 minutes. Let's go. I think we're up to 3 deer hides. If I remember correctly, we might have 3 deer hides now. Okay, 13 minutes on that one. And we need more fuel. I'll just put it all on. Okay. I do need more torches. Oh, look at the weather. We've got the lighthouse in the distance. Turned out to be a pretty good day. Wind is blowing, but it's coming off the rocks. So we actually kind of lucked out with this wall here, I think. Able to keep cooking with the wind. Okay, let's. I was gonna grab torches, wasn't I? Gotta make sure we're always replenishing the torches as we use them. Even though it's a little bit annoying. I know some people don't really care for when we do the torch harvesting or breaking down torches. It's not the best. I agree. But it is absolutely critical, especially on Interloper. Okay, we've got, what was that, 38 minutes? Let's see if we can get a gut. Yes, we're going to use our saw. These guts are actually going to be very helpful if we can ever get them cured. Extremely important part of the early survival is getting a cured gut or multiple cured guts. Okay, 5 minutes. It's past time. And is that it? That's it for the meat. Okay. I'm curious about the fat here. Let's place a can. Can we cook the fat in the can? No. Looks like we have to have a pot. But I can cook some water. Okay, 8 minutes. Let's pass time on that. Got a beautiful stack of steak. Deer venison steak. Let's add another container of water. 34 minutes. Add a little bit more fuel. We're going to get a gut. And then this deer is harvested. Okay, there we go. We may have to spend the night here, guys. Let me decide what we're going to do here. We've got 3 minutes till boiled. Let's check our torch situation. Do we have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 good torches. So I'm going to add some more sticks. Looks like sunset is coming. We still have the other deer carcass over there. I mean, technically we could go over and grab that deer hide. I might actually go for that. Seeing as we are so close to the lighthouse. Alright, let's pick up our can. Water is done. We are going to... by the way, thank you, dear. Appreciate you giving your life so we could have this meat and the hide. Did we get any feathers? I didn't see any feathers as a result of that deer kill. Anyway, let's finish off this fire by pulling the remaining
It's dusk,
torches.
So I can't be far behind.
Okay, we might be able to get one more torch if I'm quick here. Okay, that is done. Alright, let's grab the smelly stuff. Alright, let's go to... Oh, we got a container.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Completely empty. Oh, he's mad I didn't leave him anything. Normally I leave like a little piece of fat or something for him, but not today, Wolfie. We're going to need all these calories. You can follow us if you like. Actually, you know what? I need to get rid of you before the wind blows out my torch. Really? We just took care of this, I thought. This is bad. I've got a little bit of wind here. Okay, here's our deer. Which way is the wind coming from? Let me drop all this meat, smelly stuff. Okay. Not sure which way... Oh, I think it's coming from this direction. Let's light a fire right here. Hopefully that is protected. I'm getting kind of low on tinder plugs. Oh, I got an Aurora. Oh no.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
This might be foolish. Why do I find myself saying that? This might be foolish to try to get the hide and meat from this deer. So we've got an Aurora starting as we speak. Pretty much guarantees...
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Pretty much guarantees that we are spending the night here, guys. At some point that wolf will glitch out, I think. Won't he, like, disappear and then an Aurora wolf will take his place? Or does he just simply turn into an Aurora wolf? I cannot remember that part. At any rate, I do want the hide. Seriously, it's going to take an hour, huh? It is fine. We have to wait till it is 50% thawed, I guess. So the wolf is straight ahead. This is bad. It's going up the hill. Okay, I want to get to the lighthouse as soon as I can. Let's harvest a couple torches while we're waiting for this water to cook. And my mouse is... Ugh. Hate it when my mouse freaks out. I need to get some more gear, guys. Need to get some more gaming gear. Let's harvest these sticks. There we go. 42 minutes. Oh, I wanted to harvest... we gotta craft some more tinder plugs. Probably should craft these rose
The guy who
hips.
drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
10 minutes. Okay, let's craft some rose hips. Okay, Wolf, what are you up to? It's probably... he's straight ahead. Got some energy. I can run. The lighthouse is lit up. Yes. Well, I'm already stuck here, right? So may as well harvest this. All right, water. Water's done. Let's add some fuel. I don't like this. but I had a little window there where I could have left. That's probably what I should have done. Is it seriously going to take an hour even though it's thawed? Okay, 40 minutes by hand. Let's do that. What I could do is try to get the wolf over here. And I think I can scare him away, maybe, if I get on a rock. Oh, I got feathers. Okay, nice. I think if I get on a rock, I can scare him. 18 minutes. I'm running out of fuel. How much to harvest the meat here? 17 minutes, or with the hacksaw it's only 8. Let's get the last bit of meat. Okay, drop the meat. I've got to get out of here. We'll cook the last little bit of meat and then leave. Let's get a drink. Be nice if we had like wolf repellent. Where has that wolf gone? I think I'm going to leave the meat here. I do want the guts. I need to get those curing. I'm afraid that wolf is going to get his revenge. Wait, is that done? 25 minutes till ready. Okay. 25 minutes. I was going to craft some tinder plugs. Okay. 18 minutes and 14. Let's pass time. Oh, I should have actually cooked the... should have cooked my roast hips, shouldn't I? Okay, we added our last stick, which means it's time to go, I think. It's going to take 15 minutes to cook that. Let's just go. Take a torch. This is crazy. I think I'm going to go for it, guys. What am I doing? Oh, there goes our torch. It's okay, it wasn't much good anyway. We're making a run for safety. Because we're crazy. Got a blue flare. In case we have a run-in with the wolves, we got a blue flare. We're out of energy now. This could be dangerous coming over the hill here. There we go. I think we are safe. We just have to get over the bridge. Oh, there's one behind me. There's a wolf behind me, guys. I can hear him. Don't know where he is. Just have to get over the bridge. Man, what a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night to be playing Russian roulette with the Aurora wolves, isn't it? Beautiful night. We ended up getting all the meat. We got all the fat. Look, we even got Aurora. Aurora, what are those? Are those ptarmigan or crows? Probably crows. Huh? Make our way to safety. Have a nice sleep tonight. You know, I might even go to the top and see if we can use the charcoal before we go to sleep. Man, so beautiful. You can see the Riken off to the side there. Okay, we're gonna place the animal fat over here. Let's sort alphabetically. Leave a comment if you thought I was going to be attacked by Aurora wolves. And that would include me. I also thought we would be attacked by Aurora wolves. But we gambled, and it paid off. Oh, I need those, sorry. Let's drop the meat. Let's go inside. Oh, we got a little bit of electricity here. Should I read the laptop? I think I will. As you can tell, there's going to be a flashing light. If you're sensitive to that, you might want to look away. I'm going to read what it says here. Whoa, that is harsh. Ouch. Maybe I don't want to read it. It's really hard to see. The main drive jammed up last night, but no damage to the lens or other components as far as I could tell. A lot of grease and some work with the mallet got it going again. That's the third time this month we had a breakdown at night. Seas are rough enough this time of year. Anyone coming around the point doesn't need us making it harder on them. Oh, sorry. Tried to escape from it. So it sounds like some fishermen had a hard time there. Okay, you know what? It's a miracle, but I actually remembered to drop these. Let's get those curing. We are going to go up to the top of the lighthouse and see if I can do some mapping. Would be nice to get that all mapped out. Oh, I got a radio too. Should we turn it on? Hold on. I'll click it. Might actually get a radio station. Faintly, man, it's hard to hear, but there is a very, very faint classical music. It's a very nice sound when you've been isolated for a while. Do I need to open any of these lockers? Yes. Okay, let's make our way up. One more flight of stairs. It's good to have electricity again. Okay, where is the door? There we go. Whoa, that is bright. Right in my eyes. Alright, let's have a look at Desolation Point. So we've got the Riken on the rocks over there. Got the lonely ocean. Wondering if we were the last people alive. Somewhere down there we got wolves and bears running around. Alright, I'm going to try to map. Let's get out our charcoal.
Gotta warm up somehow.
There we go. Opened up the map nicely. Oh, we got cold in the process. Alright, let's get inside. Whoa, bright light. Sorry, guys. It's so bright. Okay, let's see if we can make our way down.
It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Kind of fumbling in the dark here. So we make our way down to the bed. I think we'll sleep pretty well tonight. Especially because we have a full belly of meat. Alright, let's get some sleep. Going for 10 hours of healing sleep. I will see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. Kind of a crazy night, but I think legitimately now we are ready to go. Head out of here. I will take the film with us. I'll take it back to the Quonset garage, I think. Don't need any of that stuff, really. Could take the pain pills. And charcoal, we still have a bunch, right? I think we have 4. Okay, we got 4 pieces. We're good. Do I have anything in my thermos? No, we don't. Okay. Let's head out. We're going to take this stuff with us. We're going to be a little bit smelly this morning. I will leave some of the torches here that we don't need. Oh, our poor wool scarf. Just getting worse and worse every day. Nice. We got a very big supply of torches.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I think we are ready to go. Do I want to leave any coal here? I might leave 4 or 5 pieces. I don't know. It's kind of valuable. We will leave 4 pieces, I guess. I'll leave 5. This is for us when we come back. If I can, I wouldn't mind leaving a little bit of water as well. At least half a liter would be nice. Just a little something if we have an emergency and we come here, we need that. Okay. Speaking of water, let's get a drink. And look at our health bar. So beautiful. Not quite 100%, but it is looking good. All right, we got the smelly stuff on. I got to be careful as we travel. Let's, I'm going to drop the smelly stuff. Let's get some meat. I may even take some with us. We are going to take the meat with us. Let's get a torch out. You know what? If I'm taking meat, I'm just taking it all. We are taking it all. I'll leave 1 piece. We will leave 1 piece for me in the future. Might just save our life. Who knows? Might be crawling across this bridge with wolves at our heels, starving, thirsty, freezing cold. When we come across that. Okay, we're going to be walking into wolves here, so once we cross the bridge, I'll get this torch lit. They can smell me from clear across the map. They're coming. But this fog is to our benefit. It's not going to blow out our torch. Oh, look at this. We got wolf tracks. It's probably out looking for us. Trying to follow the smell. No sign of the bear. We're gonna make our way up to the mine. Gotta get the saplings at the stone church also, I remember. Nothing in the trunk. Make our way up here and get the saplings. I think there are saplings in this vicinity. Grab some sticks. Watch out for wolves. I never did see the moose. You know, I heard him above us on our first day at the bridge. You could hear the moose above us, but I never did see him. Okay, let's look around for saplings. I'll take it. Probably end up dropping it somewhere. Okay, are there saplings up here is the question. I'm going to drop... I was going to drop my smelly stuff, but I don't want to drop it as bait. But they'll come and eat it. Just gonna look very carefully. Are there any saplings up here? They're usually around the edges of the maps. So if I was a sapling, this is where I would hang out, I think. So we're kind of on the edge of the map here. Are they over here? There they are, right there. Okay, we are cold.
Damn, I'm freezing.
I would have preferred to find a maple, but I'm happy with whatever we find at this point. Okay, so got 4 birch saplings. Hopefully here pretty soon we will find a maple. We can get that curing. Gotta go further. Torch is almost out. No rabbits this morning. And we're taking damage as usual. Doesn't seem quite right if I'm not taking damage for some reason. Doesn't feel like I'm playing the game right. Ooh, got more coal. You know what? It's possible that more coal has actually spawned in the cave here in the mine. I might actually do a quick walkthrough. Let's just quickly see if there's any more coal has shown up. Usually takes a while for it to. So I'm kind of surprised that showed up, that little piece there. But even if I get 2 pieces or 1 piece, it is worth it. Try to kind of hurry here. Not seeing any more coal. So maybe I'll turn around here and go back. Oh, I wish I knew where that fire striker was. Okay, no more coal has shown up, so I'm just gonna head back. We're lucky to get the 1 piece there. We are gonna make a mad dash to the other mine that is gonna lead us out of here, and we're gonna make a direct run, well, walk, I guess, past the wolf gauntlet in Crumbling Highway. We're gonna walk past the wolves. And we're going to try to get to the basement of a burned out house. Let's go ahead and eat some meat. We're going to lighten our load just a little bit there.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Making some good progress here, guys. All those pelts and things. And guts. Alright, we got to go up. Gotta go up this way. It can be a little tricky finding the little exit. I sometimes walk right past it, but there is a little turn-off area. It's gonna take us back to our starting point where we first came to awareness in this world. And I wasn't quite sure where we were at first, and then it came to me. We are at Desolation Point. Remember that? Already seems like a long time ago. But man, we are... Oh, look at this, maples. We are coming right along. Feels like we're making some really good progress. And as long as this weather holds up, we can make some good distance today. Turn our back to Desolation Point for a while until we can come back with the heavy hammer to do some forging. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll actually end up at Forlorn Muskeg doing some forging. I'm really not sure where our path is going to lead. Is there anything on there? Okay. Do you need a new torch?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's get up this little... This is, by the way, this is the thing I usually walk past right here. Just a little tiny cave area. Not quite a cave, but... What would you call this? A little canyon? And to my knowledge, I've never seen a wolf up here. I don't think they come up here, so... This is where we started, guys. I feel like we have made some really good progress. I will make a fire at some point. I want to get to a good location for that. It may even be when we exit the mine. That might be where we're going to make a fire, because we'll actually be warm inside the mine. Got some birds over there. So straight across from us, where those birds are, is actually where we found that dead deer. It's like, it's Katie's secluded corner, I think is what it's called. So that is clear across right there. Let's grab these. Take a stick.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, we are warm. I sure would like to get a sewing kit. Man, I really need a sewing kit. Get our clothing fixed up. Anyway, now we actually have a torch in our hand, so we can make our way through this mine. Whereas before, we kind of stumbled back here in the dark. And maybe we'll actually find some loot here. That'd be nice. Sometimes there can be some loot in these areas. But, you know, even just coal is a good thing to have. There is actually a salt deposit in this cave, in this mine. But we don't have the tools to harvest it, unfortunately. Do love some good coal, though. That is really nice. We are making our way eventually to the Quincy's Quonset gas station, or garage. Quincy's Quonset garage. And getting all this coal is going to be so good for our survival there. That typically is where I like to make my home base. It's a pretty good location, although it is completely surrounded with predators at all hours of the day and night. Bears, moose, wolves. It's just like a, I don't know, it's like a magnet for them for some reason. Probably because of all the adventurers that think it's a smart choice to make a base there, is my guess. You know, it's kind of like a spider making her web around a light. Have you ever seen like a light, somebody's front porch light, for example, and there's bugs that are just attracted there, and then a spider comes and makes a nest there. I think that's what happens with Quincy's Quonset garage, is all the adventurers, I think it's a great idea to congregate there. So then you get these predators that spin their web, try to catch us. And sometimes, I must admit, I am one of those adventurers that gets caught in the web. As I naively think that I am competent.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
And confident. They have a saying in the Long Dark that, you know, sometimes when you die in a game, it says what you died of. In the Long Dark, when you die, often it says you died. Well, the joke is that it should say you died of overconfidence, which definitely is true for me. I do get overconfident in my abilities. And then you make stupid mistakes. You play stupid games, and you win stupid prizes. Okay, here is the salt deposit. I don't have the tools to harvest this. I think we need a hatchet. Oh no, we got our hacksaw. I think we're actually using our hacksaw for this. This is going to make me really heavy, though. I don't like that. I'm already really heavy, I guess. There's a little one down there. But you know what? If we harvest it, then it will come back eventually. It is a replenishing site. Okay, we got a abundance of salt. Between the salt and all this coal, it really is weighing me down. I got to figure out what we're going to drop or keep. I cannot travel to the garage with this much loot. Of course, guys, something weighing heavily on my mind right now is that I do not have a bedroll, so I'm really at the mercy. When I travel like this, I'm really kind of bouncing between locations. I'm at the mercy of the map, and there's not going to be a bed in the basement that we are heading to. So I've really got to, you know, kind of time this right, especially the weather. As long as we don't have wind or an Aurora, we can actually make it safely to our destination. Man, I'm so heavy. But I do see light ahead. Looks like daylight. We're leaving a soot trail on the roof here. Our little torch is just leaving a black streak of soot as we walk across, walk underneath these. Which is actually how a lot of ancient men and women would leave their mark in caves. Caves they would venture into for religious reasons or sacrifices or hunting. And they would leave their pictographs, buffalo and handprints on the cave walls. It's kind of what we're doing here. Okay, let's look around. Looking for a fire striker, maybe? Ooh. These work gloves look pretty nice. Kind of annoying to maintain the condition of those work gloves because they are leather. But they're going to be better than what we have right now. A whole degree of warmth. Okay, I have got to drop a bunch of stuff. We're going to drop... Oh, man. Cliff, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. We're going to drop the shooting guide. We're going to leave it right here. And then I've got some coal and stuff we could drop. Let's drop all of this. I'm going to drop the salt. Drop a lot of the salt. You know what? Let's eat some meat first. Probably have to drop the meat too. We'll see. I need the calories. Hate to drop the meat. If we have very low wind, then I actually would like to carry the meat with me.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. It's not too bad. I think we're going to go with that. We're going to travel with all the smelly stuff as long as we don't have wind. Hey, look at that. We got some wind. We're going to be attracting wolves instantly. Got some wind protection right here. This is super dangerous. Do have an abundance of wind. Okay, there's some burned out houses, but that is not what we're looking for. The wolves smell me. They're actually probably going to come kill the rabbits that are nearby. Yep, there goes one rabbit. Here is a cave. I can hear the wolves eating. Very, very quickly, I will drop... Let's get a new torch. I do want to drop a couple pieces of coal. I'll drop 4 pieces for us in case I get stuck in that cave. It is kind of a nice cave if you have to like get rid of cabin fever. So the wolves are that direction. There might be one up here.
Much more.
I really should just press on. But I do want to search. I need to search this basement. Oh, there we go. The wind is here. Come on, give me the stick. Okay, I don't think there'll be a wolf here because we have been attracting wolves the whole time. Is this the basement? There we go. There's a basement. Let's go inside. So torch blew out just in time. Made it to the basement in Crumbling Highway. Before I forget, let's drop the important stuff. Look at all these hides. Man, we are killing it. And then we got the guts. We got the saplings. We just need the heavy hammer. And we would be set. We could make a knife. We could make a hatchet. We could then make a bow and arrowheads. So let me save our progress here. Are you thirsty? Let's get a drink. Well, guys, if you've made it this far into the video, I do want to say thank you so much for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.